A blessing in disguise, meaning a good thing that seemed bad at first. Example: losing that job was a blessing in disguise. It led me to a better career opportunity that I love. 2. A dime a dozen, meaning something common and not special. Example: cheap souvenirs are a dime a dozen in tourist areas. You can find them everywhere. 3. Beat around the bush, meaning avoid saying what you mean, usually because it is uncomfortable. Example: stop beating around the bush, and tell me what you really think about my proposal. 4. Better late than never, meaning it is better to do something late than not do it at all. Example: he finally apologized for his mistake. Better late than never. 5. Bite the bullet, meaning to endure a painful experience, or to face a difficult situation bravely. Example: she decided to bite the bullet, and finish the project despite the difficulties. 6. Break the ice, meaning to make people feel more comfortable in a social setting. Example: the host broke the ice by telling a funny story at the beginning of the meeting. 7. Call it a day, meaning to stop working on something, usually because you feel you have done enough. Example: after fixing the issue, the team decided to call it a day and go home. 8. Cut corners, meaning to do something in the easiest or cheapest way, often sacrificing quality. Example: the construction company cut corners, leading to safety concerns in the building. 9. Cut to the chase, meaning to get to the point without wasting time. Example: let's cut to the chase and discuss the main issue that needs to be resolved. 10. Easy does it, meaning to slow down and do something carefully. Example: easy does it. We don't want to damage the fragile items while moving them. 11. Get out of hand, meaning to become difficult to control. Example: the situation got out of hand when the crowd started to protest violently. 12. Get something out of your system, meaning to do something you have wanted to do for a long time, so you can move on. Example: he traveled around the world to get it out of his system before settling down. 13. Get your act together, meaning to start to organize yourself so that you do things in an effective way. Example: you need to get your act together if you want to meet the project deadline. 14. Give someone the benefit of the doubt, meaning to believe someone is telling the truth even if it is not certain. Example: I gave him the benefit of the doubt when he said he was late due to traffic. 15. Go back to the drawing board, meaning to start over because the current attempt was unsuccessful. Example: the prototype failed, so we need to go back to the drawing board and rethink the design. 16. Hang in there, meaning to remain persistent and not give up. Example: hang in there, things will get better with time and effort. 17. Hit the sack, meaning to go to bed. Example: I'm exhausted from the long day, so I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. 18. It takes two to tango, meaning both people involved in a situation are responsible for it. Example: the argument escalated because it takes two to tango. Both parties were at fault. 19. Jump on the bandwagon, meaning to join others in doing something that is currently popular. Example: many companies jumped on the bandwagon of social media marketing to reach more customers. 20. Keep your chin up, meaning to remain positive and hopeful. Example: keep your chin up. You'll find a job soon with your skills and experience. 21. Kill two birds with one stone, meaning to accomplish two tasks with a single effort. Example by attending the conference. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I networked and learned new industry trends. 22. Let someone off the hook, meaning to allow someone to avoid responsibility or punishment. Example: the teacher let him off the hook for missing the deadline because of his family emergency. 23. Make a long story short, meaning to give a brief summary of a lengthy explanation. Example: to make a long story short, we missed our flight because of a traffic jam. 24. Miss the boat, meaning to miss an opportunity. Example: he missed the boat on investing in that startup. Now it's worth millions. 25. No pain, no gain, meaning you have to work hard to achieve something worthwhile. Example: she trains every day because she believes in the saying, no pain, no gain. 26. On the ball, meaning to be alert and quick to respond. Example: the new employee is really on the ball. She quickly adapts to new tasks and challenges. 27. Pull someone's leg, meaning to joke or tease someone. Example: I thought he was serious, but he was just pulling my leg about winning the lottery. 28. Pull yourself together, meaning to calm down and behave normally. Example: after the shocking news, she needed a moment to pull herself together before speaking. 29. So far, so good, meaning things are going well up to this point. Example: we've faced no major issues with the project so far, so good. 30. Speak of the devil, meaning the person we were talking about has just arrived. Example: speak of the devil, we were just discussing your proposal when you walked in. 31. The best of both worlds, meaning to enjoy the advantages of two different things at the same time. Example: working from home gives her the best of both worlds, flexibility and productivity. 32. The last straw, meaning the final problem that makes a situation unbearable. Example: the constant delays were frustrating, but losing the files was the last straw. 33. Time flies when you're having fun, meaning time seems to pass quickly when you are enjoying yourself. Example: the vacation went by so quickly. Time flies when you're having fun. 34. Under the weather, meaning to feel ill or unwell. Example: I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I might leave work early. 35. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, meaning to deal with a problem if and when it arises. Example: we don't need to worry about the deadline, yet we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. 36. Wrap your head around something, meaning to understand something complicated. Example: it took me a while to wrap my head around the new software, but now I find it easy to use. 37. You can say that again, meaning to strongly agree with what someone has said. Example: this weather is terrible. You can say that again, it's been raining non-stop. 38. Your guess is as good as mine, meaning to have no idea about something. Example: when will the project be completed? Your guess is as good as mine, we haven't received any updates. 39. A penny for your thoughts, meaning to ask someone what they are thinking. Example: you seem deep in thought. A penny for your thoughts. 40. Add insult to injury, meaning to make a bad situation worse. Example: he was already late, and to add insult to injury, he forgot his wallet. 41. Barking up the wrong tree, meaning to pursue a mistaken or misguided course of action. Example, if you think I can help you with that, you're barking up the wrong tree, it's not my expertise. 42. Beating a dead horse. Meaning to waste time on something that has already been resolved. Example, let's stop beating a dead horse and move on to the next topic. 43. Bite off more than you can chew. Meaning to take on more than you can handle. Example, she bit off more than she could chew by accepting multiple projects at once. 44. Burn the midnight oil. Meaning to work late into the night. Example, he had to burn the midnight oil to finish the report by the deadline. 45. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Meaning to be faced with two difficult choices. Example, she was caught between a rock and a hard place, having to choose between her job and her family. 46. Cry over spilled milk. Meaning to be upset about something that cannot be undone. Example, there's no use crying over spilled milk. Let's focus on fixing the issue. 47. Curiosity killed the cat. Meaning being too curious can lead to trouble. Example, you shouldn't ask too many questions about their private life. Curiosity killed the cat. 48. Cut the mustard. Meaning to meet expectations or standards. Example, he didn't cut the mustard in the interview, so he didn't get the job. 49. Devil's advocate. Meaning to argue the opposite side for the sake of debate. Example, I'll play devil's advocate to challenge your ideas and see if they hold up. 50. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Meaning don't assume something will happen before it actually does. Example, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Wait until you get the official offer. 51. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Meaning don't risk everything on a single venture. Example, diversify your investments, don't put all your eggs in one basket. 52. Every cloud has a silver lining. Meaning every bad situation has some positive aspect. Example, losing the job was tough, but every cloud has a silver lining, it led to a better opportunity. 53. Fit as a fiddle. Meaning to be in good health. Example, despite his age, he's as fit as a fiddle and still runs marathons. 54. Hit the nail on the head. Meaning to describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. Example, you hit the nail on the head with your analysis of the issue. 55. Ignorance is bliss. Meaning not knowing something can make you happier.